Hello and welcome to PowerShell Learning Zone with me, your instructor Alex Headley. In this tech help video we're going to learn about how to install PowerShell on Windows. So there's various different mechanisms to install PowerShell on Windows and in the next few videos I'm going to go through these four. To start off we're going to use the Windows Store. So if we jump to our favourite Microsoft Learn site, we can see that there's a section on installing PowerShell, and as I mentioned in the first video of the series, PowerShell is available on Windows, Linux and Mac OS. If you want us to show how to install it on Linux and Mac OS, do let us know and I'll get some videos set up for that, but for now we're just going to concentrate on Windows. So if we go to the installing PowerShell on Windows section, you can see there's the different mechanisms that we can use, and I'll go through four of these now. I'm going to ignore the MSI package because that's more for servers, but if you do want that covered, let me know. So we'll jump to the Microsoft Store. Now, installing for the Microsoft Store has some benefits. As you may have used Microsoft Store before, you know that you can get automatic updates. You can turn them on to do it when a new version comes out, or you can ask for a list of updates you want and ask to install them that way. This also integrates with software distribution mechanisms like Intune and Configuration Manager, so if you need to install a number of applications on a number of devices, this is a good way of doing it. And what's great about the Microsoft Store version is it's compatible with various different processors. Now, there are some known limitations for the Microsoft Store version, the main one being that it's run in an application sandbox that virtualizes access to some file system and registry locations. So if you're wanting to do quite complex things and play about with various elevated, privileged folders, then this won't be the best place to download from. But because we're just trying out and it's a beginner course, this one's good enough for most use cases for now. So there'll be a link to the PowerShell version on the Microsoft Store, or you can just search for PowerShell in the search bar. If you haven't already got it installed, you'll see an install button. I've got this installed, so I'm just going to click open. It shouldn't take too long to download and install on your system depending on your internet speed. As you can see, we've got PowerShell version 7.4.3. That's the latest version at the time of recording. Depending on when you watch this video, there might be a newer version out, so that number could differ. As you can see, it's said it's loaded personal and system profiles. I'll go into more detail about these and how you can create them and configure them in future lessons. But since we're in a terminal, a PowerShell terminal, we can start writing some PowerShell. Now, as you can see, I've written some commands previously, so it's got some autocomplete. If you press right, that'll complete the command. Since it's our first command, we're best do hello world, and then press enter, and as you can see we've had a PowerShell script write back to the terminal and say hello world, and that's how easy it is to get PowerShell set up and running on your machine. That's it for this video. Next we'll be running through one of the other mechanisms. Thanks very much.